Do you ever feel a dull ache in your knees just getting out of bed? Or a stiffness that makes simple tasks feel monumental? Maybe your hands protest every time you try to button a shirt, or your hips groan with every step. By the end of this video, you'll discover simple, gentle movements that can significantly reduce your arthritis pain and bring back the freedom you thought you'd lost. You're about to learn why movement isn't just possible, it's actually essential for aching joints. But the biggest mistake most people make when dealing with chronic pain isn't what you think. It has nothing to do with heavy exercise and everything to do with something you might be avoiding. This mistake keeps you stuck. If you're a senior over 60, yearning for more independence and less discomfort, this is for you. Let me tell you about Arthur. At 72, Arthur loved his garden, but his severe knee and hip arthritis meant every time he knelt, every time he stood, it was agony. He thought his gardening days were over. He'd tried resting, staying still, thinking it would help. It didn't. In fact, it made things worse. Arthur felt trapped in his own body, watching his beloved plants wither. He was losing hope. His story is not unique. So many seniors believe that when joints ache, the answer is to stop moving. But that's the very mistake that robs you of your mobility and joy. The surprising truth about aching joints. It sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? When your joints hurt, your instinct is to stop, to rest. But here's the truth. Movement is medicine. Your joints are designed to move. When you don't move them, they stiffen up even more. The cartilage, the cushioning between your bones, needs movement to stay healthy. It's like a sponge. It absorbs fluid and nutrients when you move, and squeezes out waste. So, why exactly is gentle movement so powerful for aching joints? Well, first, it lubricates. Think of your joints like rusty hinges. Movement helps oil those hinges with synovial fluid, which is the body's natural lubricant. Second, it strengthens. The muscles around your joints act as shock absorbers. When these muscles are strong, they take pressure off your joints, which in turn reduces pain. Third, it reduces inflammation. Regular, gentle movement can actually lower inflammatory markers in your body, helping to calm down those angry joints. Fourth, it boosts your mood and energy. Pain really wears you down, both physically and mentally. Movement releases endorphins, your body's natural painkillers, and gives you a renewed sense of vigor. And finally, it brings back independence. The ability to do things you love, to manage daily tasks without a struggle, is just invaluable. Before we dive into the specific movements, it's crucial to understand these core principles. Ignoring them is another common mistake. First, listen to your body. This is paramount. A little discomfort is okay, but sharp stabbing pain is a definite stop sign. Never push through sharp pain. Your body is trying to tell you something. Second, start slow and progress gradually. You wouldn't run a marathon on day one. Begin with just a few repetitions, a few minutes. Build up slowly over days and weeks. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Doing 5 minutes every day is far better than doing an hour once a week. Third, consistency is your greatest ally. Daily movement, even if it's just a few minutes, keeps those joints happy. Make it a part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. Fourth, warm up and cool down are vital. Think of it as preparing your body for action and then gently bringing it back down. A 5-minute gentle warm-up before and a 5-minute stretch session after can make a world of difference. Fifth, hydration is key. Water helps keep your joint cartilage healthy and pliable. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. And remember, always consult your doctor before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have underlying health conditions. Your doctor knows your specific situation best. Gentle warm-up and mobility exercises. These are perfect for getting your joints ready, gently lubricating them without strain. Do each movement slowly and mindfully. First, neck rotations. Sit tall in a chair or stand with good posture. Slowly drop your chin towards your chest. Feel a gentle stretch in the back of your neck. Then, slowly roll your head to the right, bringing your ear towards your shoulder. Hold for a moment. Roll back through the center, and then to the left. Do this 5 times each side. Remember, no quick jerks. Next, shoulder rolls. Still seated or standing, gently roll your shoulders forward in a circular motion, as if drawing small circles with your elbows. Do 5 forward rolls, then 5 backward rolls. This helps loosen up your upper back and shoulder joints. Then, wrist circles. Hold your arms out in front of you. Make loose fists and gently rotate your wrists in circles, first clockwise, then counterclockwise. Do 10 circles in each direction. This is excellent for hand and wrist arthritis. And ankle pumps in circles. While seated, lift one foot slightly off the floor. Point your toes up towards your shin, then point them down away from you. Do this 10 times. Then gently rotate your ankle in circles, 5 times clockwise and 5 times counterclockwise. Switch legs. This improves circulation and ankle mobility. Chair-based exercises for stability and support. These exercises are fantastic because the chair provides stability, reducing the risk of falls and allowing you to focus on the movement. Arthur found these particularly helpful when his knees were at their worst. First, seated marches. Sit tall in your chair, feet flat on the floor. Gently lift one knee towards your chest, then lower it. Alternate legs as if you're marching in place while seated. Keep your core gently engaged. Do this for 30 seconds to a minute. Next, seated leg extensions. Still seated, extend one leg straight out in front of you, pointing your toes towards the ceiling. Hold for a second, feeling the gentle engagement in your thigh. Slowly lower your foot back down. Repeat 10 times on each leg. This strengthens your quadriceps, crucial for knee support. Then, chair stand-ups, also known as modified squats. This is a powerful exercise. Sit on the edge of your chair, feet flat on the floor, slightly wider than hip width. Lean forward slightly, and using your legs, gently push up to a standing position. Then slowly lower yourself back down to the chair, almost like you're about to sit, but keep the control. If you can't stand completely, just come up halfway. Use your hands on your knees or the chair arms for support if needed. Start with 5 repetitions and gradually build up. Another great one is seated arm raises, so sit comfortably. You can hold light weights, soup cans, or just your fists if you prefer. Gently raise your arms out to the sides, no higher than shoulder height, forming a T shape. Then, slowly lower them. Next, raise your arms forward like you're reaching out. Try to do 10 repetitions for each direction. Standing support exercises for strength and balance. These exercises use a wall or a sturdy countertop for balance, allowing you to build strength safely. First, wall push-ups. Stand facing a wall about an arm's length away. Place your hands flat on the wall, shoulder width apart, at shoulder height. Lean your body towards the wall, bending your elbows, then push yourself back to the starting position. Keep your body in a straight line like a plank. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions. Next, countertop rows. Stand facing a sturdy countertop or table. Lean forward slightly, placing your hands on the edge. Gently pull your elbows back, squeezing your shoulder blades together as if you're trying to pull the countertop towards you. Release slowly. Do 10 to 12 repetitions. Then, calf raises. Stand holding onto a wall or sturdy chair for balance. Slowly lift your heels off the floor, rising onto the balls of your feet. Hold for a second at the top, then slowly lower your heels back down. Do 10 to 15 repetitions. Another excellent balance exercise is heel-to-toe walk. Find a clear path. Place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot, as if walking on a tightrope. Keep your gaze forward. Take small, controlled steps. Use a wall for support if needed. Do this for 20 to 30 seconds. This drastically improves balance and proprioception, reducing fall risk. This is the simple change Arthur incorporated that made a dramatic difference in his confidence outdoors. Gentle floor or mat exercises, if you can safely get down, are a great option. For those who can comfortably get down to and up from the floor, these exercises offer a different range of motion and support. But you know, if getting on the floor is a challenge, it's totally fine to stick with the chair and standing exercises. First, let's talk about the knee to chest stretch. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Gently bring one knee towards your chest, holding it with your hands. Hold for about 20 to 30 seconds, feeling a gentle stretch in your lower back and hip. Then, lower slowly and repeat with the other leg. Next up, glute bridges. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor and hip width apart. Engage your core and glutes, then slowly lift your hips off the floor until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Hold for a few seconds, then slowly lower. You can start with 5 to 8 repetitions. Okay then, leg slides. Lie on your back with one leg straight and the other bent. Keeping your straight leg on the floor, gently slide your heel towards your glutes, bending your knee. Then, slowly slide it back straight. Repeat this 8 to 10 times on each leg. The power of water exercises. If you have access to a pool, water exercises are honestly incredibly therapeutic for aching joints. The buoyancy of the water reduces the impact on your joints by up to 90%, making movements feel almost effortless. Now think of water walking. Just walking in waist-deep water provides resistance and strengthens muscles without jarring your joints. You can march, do side steps, or even walk backward. Alright, let's talk about leg swings in water. So, while holding onto the side of the pool, just gently swing your leg forward and backward or even side to side. The water, it provides gentle resistance and support, making it easier on your joints. Next up, arm circles. While standing in the water, gently move your arms in large circles and really feel the resistance of the water. This is excellent for shoulder mobility. Now let's move on to flexibility and gentle stretching. Stretching helps improve your range of motion and reduces stiffness. Just remember, always stretch after your muscles are warm, never when they're cold. And hold each stretch gently, without bouncing. You should feel a gentle pull, not pain. First up, the hamstring stretch, which can be done seated or lying down. If you're seated, just extend one leg straight out, heel on the floor and toes pointed up. Lean forward from your hips, keeping your back straight, until you feel a gentle stretch in the back of your thigh. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. If you're lying down, loop a towel around the ball of your foot and gently pull your leg straight up, keeping your knee slightly bent if needed. Next, let's move on to the calf stretch, which is wall-supported. Stand facing a wall and place your hands on it. Now, step one foot back, keeping that leg straight and your heel on the floor. Lean forward gently until you feel a stretch in your calf. Hold this position for about 20 to 30 seconds. Then, let's try the chest stretch using a doorway. Stand in a doorway and place your forearms on the doorframe with your elbows bent. Gently step forward with one foot, leaning into the stretch. You'll feel it across your chest and shoulders. Hold this stretch for 20 to 30 seconds. The 5-minute daily routine to start with. Now you might be thinking, this is a lot. But remember Arthur's mistake, trying to do nothing. Even a little is better than nothing. Here's a simple 5-minute routine you can do every single day to kickstart your journey to less pain. Alright, let's walk through the routine together. Start with neck rotations, 3 times on each side. Then move on to shoulder rolls, 5 forward and 5 backward. Next up, ankle pumps, 10 on each leg. After that, try seated marches for 30 seconds. Now let's do seated leg extensions, 5 on each leg. Follow that with chair stand-ups, 5 repetitions, or just go as far as you comfortably can. Finally, finish with a heel-to-toe walk for 20 seconds, using support if you need it. Common mistakes to avoid, beyond just not moving, of course. We touched on the biggest mistake, avoiding movement, but there are others that can really hinder your progress and might even cause more pain. First, pushing through sharp pain. We really can't say this enough. Listen to your body. Pain is a warning signal. Modify the exercise, reduce the range of motion, or just skip it entirely that day. Second, skipping warm-ups and cool-downs. Your joints need to be gently prepared and then gently eased back. Neglecting this is kind of like driving a cold car at top speed right away. Just not a good idea. Third, inconsistency. Doing an intense session once a week, then nothing for 6 days is less effective than gentle movement daily. Your joints, really thrive on regular, consistent motion. Fourth, ignoring symptoms or changes. If a joint suddenly flares up or you develop new pain, don't ignore it. It might be time to check in with your doctor or physical therapist. Fifth, comparing yourself to others. Your journey is unique. Someone else might be able to do more or less. Focus on your own progress, your own improvements, no matter how small. Arthur learned this the hard way. He used to watch his neighbor effortlessly prune roses and feel defeated. But once he focused on his small victories, like standing from the chair without wincing, his motivation soared. Beyond exercise, a holistic approach. Movement is foundational, but optimal joint health is part of a larger picture. So let's talk about your nutrition. Anti-inflammatory foods like berries, leafy greens, fatty fish that are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, and nuts can really help reduce the kind of systemic inflammation that often leads to joint pain. Try to limit processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats whenever you can. Sleep is, honestly, your body's repair time. You should aim for 7 to 9 hours of good quality sleep each night. Not getting enough sleep can actually increase how sensitive you are to pain, and even boost inflammation. Managing stress is also super important. Chronic stress, can make inflammation and pain even worse. Practices like deep breathing, meditation, or just spending some time in nature can really make a big difference. And, hydration is key. Keep drinking water throughout the day. It's so simple, but it's something we often overlook. And finally, don't forget to consult your doctor or a physical therapist. They can give you personalized advice, help diagnose any specific issues, and guide you toward the safest and most effective exercises for your unique situation. Motivation and mindset really are your path to freedom. Arthur, after months of pain, started this routine. He began with just a few minutes of seated marches and ankle circles. Honestly, he felt a little silly at first, but he stuck with it. Slowly, the stiffness in his knees began to ease. He started adding a few more chair stand-ups, and within just a few weeks he could get up from his favorite armchair without that agonizing groan. The real turning point was when he managed to kneel down in his garden just for a moment to pull a weed. It was a small victory, but it meant the world to him. He was getting his life back. Your progress might be slow, but it will happen. Celebrate every small victory. The day you reach for something overhead without pain, or walk a little further than yesterday, acknowledge it. These are monumental wins. Find an accountability partner if you can. A friend, a family member, someone who will encourage you and even join you. Remember your why. Why do you want to move better? Is it to play with your grandchildren? To enjoy your hobbies? To simply live independently? Hold on to that reason. It will fuel your consistency. You don't have to live with debilitating joint pain. Gentle, consistent movement is not just possible, it's essential for regaining your independence, reducing discomfort, and enhancing your quality of life. Start small, be consistent, listen to your body, and never underestimate the power of gentle motion. Your joints will thank you. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more senior health and wellness tips. We're here to help you live your best life. Which of these gentle exercises will you try first? Share your favorite tip from this video in the comments below. Your experience could inspire someone else. And if you have a question about gentle movement, ask us. We read every comment. Keep moving, keep thriving.